good to have you with us. And we're in the second half of the WNBA season now, and this can be a tough stretch for some teams.
Yeah, I mean, you're worn down both physically and mentally. But for the truly great teams, this is when they really start to pull away.
It can also be when teams that they're struggling really come apart. If things aren't working, it is so hard to stay locked in, stay motivated. Keeping teams together is a huge part of a coach's job.
2 on the clock. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
Here's Stewart. Nice D from Satu Sabali.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Pass to Breezy. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Mystics. Now here is Ionescu. Back to Boston. Fades away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
It's Burton. Now Sabali. She's guarded by Boston. Pass to Breezy. Takes the 3. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
The Mystics on offense. It's a 3-point game. And we've seen Satu Sabali take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her three-point numbers. In the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satu's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
Breezy. No good from outside.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here is Stewart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. And slam dunk by Sabrina Ionescu.
Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once she came up with the steal, she went straight on the attack.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, guys. Go hard to the bucket. Don't let them get set up on defense.
It's Burton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Breezy. Good on the triple.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now Boston. Outside Mabry. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Sabali. Stewart can't hit.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
And here's Breezy. That 3 off the mark. Boston outside. Now here is Ionescu. Swish. She's guarded by Griner. Swish. Good.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Williams with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Breezy. Another shot. Griner with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
Well, that might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Now here is Ionescu. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That was one of the most basic set plays in the book, guys. Not to mention one of the best.
The pick frees her up, and the dunk caps it off.
It's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they nailed it right there.
Breezy with it. She's guarded by Swish. Outside, Sabali. Hits it from three-point range.
The team gets Sabali set up perfectly. She starts her shooting motion the instant she has the ball.
And here's Boston. Pass to Swish. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Phoenix leading. It's Burton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Breezy gets the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Swish. Outside Stewart. Shoots over Sabali. And it's Stewart missing.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court. Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
To the inside. The fader. That one off the back iron and out. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Mercury up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success. She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
And so here's Phoenix. 3-point lead. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. It's stolen by Stewart. To the middle. Austin. And Shakira Austin throws it down.
Sharp steal and the run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams to pull away. Maybe that will be a springboard for them.
Maybe it'll inspire them.
I think it could inspire them. I mean, a dunk like that, coming off a great defensive play, has to build them some momentum.
Here's Stewart. Again, the Mystics score.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
And that one good.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
A key member of the 2024 Minnesota team that went to the finals, Courtney Williams.
She was top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting that season, was Minnesota's 3rd leading scorer on that playoff run, showed some serious two-way guard abilities.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mystics ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Washington Mystics. On Sunday, they're going out to San Francisco to face the Valkyries. Then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Chicago Sky.
And you know, for that matchup with the Sparks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they're rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, it's going to be a challenge, all right. But it's a challenge I think this team is up for.
Washington calls timeout. Pass to Agumake, out to the right wing. Ionescu. Just 5 to shoot. Trying her luck from deep. It's hauled in by Williams. And the Mercury with possession. Williams inside. Reiner's shot's good.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
Stewart with the screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by Sykes.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Mercury ball.
The Mercury making a switch here. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Williams. Breezy. Buries the long-range jumper.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the 2nd quarter.
That ought to help them increase their separation. Impressive offensive output.
Now here's Boston.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game.
And she isn't the biggest power forward, but her ability to rise up pretty much evens things out.
It's Burton. They lead by 4. And the foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That's her first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the 2nd quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Burke. She's covered by Ogumake. Shot clock at 3. Here's Breezy. And Emma Misamon pulls it down. And Washington has possession,
2 minutes remaining.
trailing by 4.
Now here's Boston.
Pass to Swish. To the wing, right side. Ionescu misses. Here's Burke.
She's guarded by Boston.
Now Burton. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Aaliyah Boston attacking. Oh, the dunk by Boston.
Well, the control Boston has off the dribble really sets her apart, taking it right down the lane.
Well, I mean, when you look around the league, one of the most respected players has to be Nneka Ogumake.
And a lot of that comes from her job as union president. Ogumake has done an incredible job with players' rights. She's so beloved around the league.
Now here's Ionescu. Here's Swish. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Number 65.
The Mercury trail.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Pass to Breezy. Fires for 3. Misamon pulls it in. And here's Ionescu. Here's Ogumake. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Burton.
Lainey Hamilton the screen.
Trying to get back on track. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
One second left. Doesn't go for her. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Mystics on top, leading by just 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
third quarter here after a closely contested first half. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
The Mystics with the lead. Boston with it. Pass to Mabry. Now here's Swish. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. The kick out to Ionescu. Connects from three-point range.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Now Sabali. Pass to Breezy. The tray. Out of bounds. It'll be Mystics ball.
Washington Mystics ball.
Here's Boston. Outside Mabry. Williams with the steal. And it's slammed in by Courtney Williams.
Not messing around, just take it to the hoop strong. At 5'8", Williams is one of the best smaller finishers at the rim in the league.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. 2-point game. There's a screen by Swish. Pass to Mabry. 6 on the shot clock. Boston outside. Swish. That shot off the mark. Now here's Breezy. She's guarded by Swish. Now Burton. Outside Sabali. Pass to Breezy. For the lead. Rebounded by the Mystics.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around. She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Here's Ionescu. 5 points in the game. Marina Mabry on the wing. Up top, Swish. Back to Mabry. Pass to Swish. Ionescu outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Breezy. 13 points in this game. Outside Sabali. Courtney Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Mystics.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Pass to Ionescu. Stewart. Shoots over Sabali. Stewart misses.
You can tell how much the defense respects her because they were all over her on that look.
Mabry.
Boston outside. Back to Mabry. Swish. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Timeout called the Mercury.
Now here's Williams.
Pass to Breezy.
Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Boston outside.
And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And it's the Mercury with the ball. Down low. Breezy. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, she's the player they want with the ball.
Absolutely. She's such a reliable finisher.
Now here's Swish. 13 points in this game. Mabry, she's guarded by Sykes. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Mabry. No good on the triple. Sykes outside. Pass to Williams. To the paint.
And stolen by Boston.
Now here is Stewart. She's guarded by Sykes. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Well, I mean, you don't want to test Griner. No way. Incredible length and nasty streak. She's set block records in the WNBA.
Pass to Boston.
And here's Swish.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mystics ahead, up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Now Burton.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Griner up top. And there's the call on Austin. That is her first foul of the game. And the Mystics making a change here.
In for Washington, number 33, Emma Nisman.
Lainey Hamilton up top.
Here's Burton. And it's off from three-point range. The Mystics leading. Inside.
Boston, no good.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Down low. Nisman with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Boston outside.
5 to shoot. And another miss by Washington.
She just continues to struggle from the field. Now, her team has been able to overcome her performance, but I'm not certain that she's going to be able to turn it around today.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
Griner up top. The three is up.
That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
A valuable offensive talent. Griner's agile, and really the whole league knows it.
Ionescu up top. Top of the key jumper, no good. Phoenix trailing here. To tie it up. And she takes it up and lays it in.
With her 6'7" height, Griner has such a nice view of the floor. She can spot open looks.
To the right side.
Misaman, Lainey Hamilton covering.
Pass to Ionescu. Nailed from three-point land.
She has definitely turned things around in this game. She was more of a background player in the first half, but here in the second half, she's looking like a star.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
The Mercury making a switch here. Outside Williams. Pass to Breezy. Three-pointer. That one falls.
Great assist by Satu Sabali.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here is Stewart. Defense right on her. Swish. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boston sets a screen.
From deep three-point range, it's good on the putback.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Up top, Williams.
Pass to Breezy.
Now Burton. Williams.
Breezy. She's guarded by Swish.
Shot from the wing. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
She's such a clutch shooter. She lives for the big shot, and when she's rolling like this, look out.
Ionescu, right side. Outside Mabry. Boston.
She's guarded by Griner. Stewart with the ball.
Sabali's there.
Stewart misses.
On the wing, Courtney Williams. Pass to Burton.
To take the lead.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And Washington has possession. Here's Stewart.
Breezy covering.
With the fadeaway. Mercury with the rebound. Goes up on the baseline. He can't get that one.
Boy, she shredded the defense with a patented crossover, but simply could not convert.
Stewart misses. Phoenix with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Outside Williams. Right wing. Pass to Griner. Back to Williams. To take the lead. Offensive board. Here's Breezy. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And counts the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for 1 more.
At the line for Mercury, number 18, 1 shot. What's up?
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Sinks it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, that's who you go to in big spots. Ionescu, a huge bucket.
Timeout called the Mercury.
Now here's Breezy. She's guarded by Swish. And here's Breezy. To win it! Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has heated up in this one as we've watched this one go to overtime. Outside, Sabali. Pass to Breezy. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Strong instincts from Sabali. She spots a wide open shooter and dishes the ball accordingly.
Boston outside. Here's Swish. And here's Mabry. She's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Stewart.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Pass to Breezy. Here's Griner. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Leah Boston.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
At the line for Mercury, Brittany Griner. One shot. One shot.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's gonna miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And that one's good. Stewart.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at, the ability to make everybody around her better.
Now here's Breezy. He's covered closely. From deep.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
From deep. It's rebounded by Phoenix. Griner with the ball. Pass to Sabali. Here's Breezy. 6 to shoot. Griner with the screen. Here's Breezy. The Mercury with another miss. And here's Washington. Stewart, guarded by Sabali. Boston right side. Back to Stewart. Shoots over Sabali. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
Well, look, that's just simply a great move. She dusted off the defense. got to the cup for the easy basket.
At the line for Mercury, number 18, one shot.
One shot.
The and one puts them in a very good spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
Well, they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, then they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24 left, they'll have to foul.
Here's Swish. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Boston. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team foul.
That one on Sabali.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
She hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a one-possession lead.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Outside, Stewart. Pass to Swish. Money! And she has brought them within 2 points.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Mercury, number 18, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
Now here's Swish. Breezy covering. Outside Mabry. Stewart. And the 3 off target. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride, boys. I mean, thought it might in the regulation, but they came through big and did exactly what they needed to once we got to overtime.
So that's